Hey, shalom, shalom, everybody. This is Pastor John Tatum. I'm here with my brother from another mother, brother Avenahdav.
Yes, how you doing?
He's going to give us a little bit of history about the city of Tel Aviv that we're in. As you can see, I'm going to show you in a moment the view this brother has, and this view is literally off the chain. So anyway, he was talking to me, Sister Tahila, and our other sister. Let me turn the camera on them real quick so they can wave. Go on and wave. Yes. This is our chief chef, McCall. She's in the house. Sister McCall's in the house. Nevertheless, he was giving us a little bit of the history of Tel Aviv and what they're doing out here. And he was talking a little bit about Obama and what he did for the state of Israel and giving money and stuff like that. So I'm going to let him sort of take away and sort of share some of the things he was just sharing with us a few moments ago. Go ahead, brother. Tell us a little bit about what you're saying.
So like I was sharing with Brother Yochanan here, I was saying that Obama was the best president for Israel. And Israel flourished more under Obama than any other time, than any other president since and before.
Wow.
Now, what the lie that's been told is that Obama was bad for Israel. If I show you pictures before, like in 2005, 6, 7, and 8, you will see Israel had none of this development that you see. Everything, the roads, the buildings, the infrastructure, the entire country is new.
Wow.
And they building it up and up and up every single day. Every single day you see new buildings being built everywhere. Mm-hmm. Obama gave the largest sum of money to any country in history to Israel.
How much did he give?
He gave about $40 billion.
Did y'all hear that? $40 billion. Now
that's just outside the money that they've been getting and the support, the military support that they've been getting from America. So trust me, Obama was one of the best presidents for this country ever. He was one of the best presidents, period.
Now, when me and Sister Tahila, when we was coming over here, everybody kept on talking about don't get shot, don't get kidnapped. They're going to be throwing bombs. Everybody's at war. There's missiles. They're at war right now. What the hell are they going to Israel for? Why don't they go to Vegas? Why don't we go to Miami, Florida, Disney, or anything, or any place but Israel? How safe is Israel?
I'm going to tell you like this. Like I was telling the brother again, this is the safest place I've ever been in my life. And I don't know what anyone has told you before and what you believe. Whatever you believe, trust me, until you get here, you will see a completely different spirit, movement, thought, feeling. Everything is different. It's not as high octane as America. You don't feel afraid for everything in your life. You know, like I tell my parents all the time, I'm thankful that they came here to have us here. Because if I was born in Chicago, where my parents are from, I don't know where I would be. I mean, like seriously, I've been to Chicago. I lived in Chicago for almost 3 years. I lived in New York for 7 years, and trust me, it's no place like home, man.
No place like home.
I mean,
are y'all hearing that out there? See, there's a lot of people in these different towns and different places, especially in the Hebrew Israelite movement that's back in the States. And, you know, they're buying land, you know, down in different areas in Kentucky and Texas and all these different places. And they're buying land and they're buying bullets and they're buying guns and they're buying gold and silver and sort of hunkering down. And the thought of Israel don't even come out of their mouth. They always say, it's not time to go back to Israel. It's not time to go back home. The Father is going to come out of the sky and come back and gather us. He's not going to use messengers or people like myself to tell people, man, to come and investigate. You know, we got to investigate a matter. We got to prove all things and only hold fast to the things that are good. So you're telling me that it's safer in Israel
than it is in downtown Chicago.
Wow.
I feel safer here in Israel than I feel in Trump Tower in Chicago.
Wow.
Let's put it like that.
What about Nashville?
I don't want to be in Nashville. As a black man, I would never want to be in Nashville.
It don't make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't make sense. First of all, I'm going to tell you like this. I don't have to worry about being harassed or worrying about being shot or killed or somebody going to take my child's life or something crazy, really extreme happening here in this country. I don't. I mean, regardless of the problems that's in this country, you got racism like you have every place else. You have problems like you have every place else. However, those problems do not persist.
Wow.
So if I don't have to fear for my life, they're giving me the ability to actually live.
Yeah.
You understand? People in America, you have to be less than just to exist.
Yes,
You
yes, yes.
understand? So
What about racial slurs? Those be painted on your car or painted outside?
no.
Nothing like that?
No, you can move. Like I tell you like this. If you looked at my neighborhood or the neighborhood that I live in, this is a pretty affluent neighborhood. Not trying to pat myself on the back, but it's a pretty affluent neighborhood. I live here. I have no problems. Nobody bother me. My car sit downstairs in the parking lot. My brothers is out here in the front. Nothing happens. I feel very safe here. I feel very good here. And I'm not trying to just say that, as a promotional something for Israel. If it was bad, I would say it. I'm very authentic. Whatever I say, I mean it.
I can feel it, brother.
So,
what would you say to people who was in those places in the United States that they're hearing what we're saying? They're like, man, I don't know. What would you do to say, sort of sell them to say, why don't you come and check it out? What would you say to somebody who had a desire to want to come to a place like this? What would you say to them to sort of encourage them that it's not what they see on the media, it's not what they see on the news? Because on the news, it's saying, man, they at war, the Taliban, the ISIS all over the place, man. You're going to be sliced up, your hand going to be cut off, they're going to be blindfolded, you know what I'm saying?
get too close, going to be electric.
Right. Give us that. What would you say to a person like that who's just totally in fear? Like, man, I ain't going there, man. It's like, it's bad or something.
I tell you like this, living your life in fear, you don't have nothing to gain from fear.
Absolutely.
To act in spite of your fears is what make you a person, is what give you your life, right? If we live our whole lives in a corner or one spot, what have we done? We only have regrets.
Yeah.
If you're going to die, which is death going to come to every man, why not do it? Doing something that you really want to do.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm like this. Only the Father knows. Only God knows when it's your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't know. So to be afraid when it's going to come, you're not going to know it's there. Because you're just going to be gone.
Right.
So why be afraid of it? Go, explore, live. Look at Israel. This is the one country in the world. But I say this to a lot of black people or Africans or Hebrews. I say this to y'all. Try Africa. Try Israel. Try these places. Try to connect yourself back to a place other than America. Because I promise you, I'm not saying that America, you shouldn't have places there or you shouldn't stay connected to your roots because home is where you were born.
Yeah.
However, try other places because it's a lot of stuff going on on this planet. It's awakening happening on this planet and nobody knows. Unless you really focus in on it, you'll miss it. You know what I'm saying? You will miss it. So I'm like this. Go at it. Go get it. Go get as much as you
Hey, show us the balcony real quick, man. Let's check out your pad real quick. Because this is beautiful. We got a beautiful view. Don't we got a beautiful view, sisters?
We got a beautiful.
Come on, let's go look at the view out here. Look at this. What floor are we on, bro?
We're on the 8th floor.
8th floor. Look at that.
So a few years, about 10 years ago when I was here, none of this was here.
None of this was here?
There in the middle, this building was built since I've been here. You see that building right there with the crane?
Yes, sir.
Since I've been here a year, and that building was built in a year since I've been here.
Wow.
This building, they're in the middle, they're in the process of building this. They've been building this for less than a month.
Wow.
So the development in this area is just ridiculous, and it's just not in this area. It's this entire country.
Now, way over in the backdrop, is that Tel Aviv itself?
No, that's Rishon.
Rishon.
Yeah, that's Rishon LeZion.
Okay.
The first in Zion. All right, so that's what that means. Rishon, the first in Zion. Rishon LeZion. This is, and do you see this area, this buffer between?
Yeah.
They about to connect the two cities.
Oh, wow.
So, Hulon and Rishon is going to be connected, basically.
What kind of business opportunities are here for people to come from the States, man, and may have business aspirations and want to get involved with connecting with starting a business, man? What kind of business opportunities would you say in Israel?
It's a lot of businesses. A lot of business opportunities. It depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to know about the business. I don't want to just
sell
a dream in the story.
Yeah.
But it depends on what you're looking for. It's food, industry, technology, building. As you can see, it's so much building going around. So if you really have the funds and the means to invest, it's a lot of places. It's a lot of business opportunity in this country.
What about jobs and stuff like that too?
This is funny. I lived in America, like I told you.
Yeah.
So to get a job in McDonald's, you have to show up in a suit and tie.
Yes, sir.
Right? To get a job. with a resume.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell. For somebody to give you $7.50 an hour,
Yeah.
$10, wow.
Yeah.
You got to show up with a suit and tie and a resume. And if you don't have one, you got to go buy one.
Yeah.
So you got to spend money, your first paycheck, on the damn suit. This is insane, right? Here, you lose your job, you don't even worry. You know what?
Why?
Because your job is tomorrow. You'll have another damn job.
Woo! Wait.
Let me explain something to you.
Please.
I live in the. I'm doing okay for myself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I just left a job a couple of days ago, and I just started the job today.
Wow.
And this job that I just started is making more money than I was making before. And before.
My. So we could throw the job thing out the window.
Yes, indeed.
We could throw the business opportunity out the
Especially
window.
if you got money to invest, you don't have to worry about a job. You can create your own opportunities.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It has to be smart investment. However, you can create the opportunities you're looking for. And this is like the first technological empire in the world.
So they're not bombing the hell out of this place
Hell
like
no.
with their bombs.
First of all, they got what they call the Iron Dome. You can shoot 100 missiles. If one get through, you a lucky joker.
Did y'all just hear that? Say it again.
They got this, it's called the Iron Dome. If you shoot 100 missiles into this airspace, if one get through, you lucky. And I'm saying if one get through and hit something for real,
Wow.
you're really lucky. It may hit a dirt patch out in the middle of nowhere.
But ain't no harm is coming to the
No.
citizens.
Listen, I'm telling you, I've never, even in the middle of what they was called the Intifada, and they was doing all of these suicide bombings, that happened all the time. I mean, terror happened every day in America.
Yeah.
People live in terror every single day. You got people running around killing mass murderers and this,
Yes,
and
yes,
that,
sir, yes,
all
sir.
kinds of crazy stuff.
Right.
You live in the hood, you got to, first of all, fear the cops.
Yep.
Fear the white man.
That's right.
Fear your brother.
Yes, sir.
Fear your friend.
Yes,
your
yes,
nephew.
yes,
I mean,
yes.
your next door neighbor.
Yes, sir.
You got everything to fear. So what do you can't even live because you scared all the time.
Absolutely.
First of all, the fear's got to be shed. I mean, I know it take years to get that off of, get that off.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
To be, my parents came here. They came here with the mind frame of America.
Wow.
I'm not in America. I went there as an observer. I thought that I was an American before I went to America.
Wow.
Found out I'm not an American and don't want to be.
Wow. How did you get your citizenship? How did that happen?
What, here in Israel?
Yeah.
We got our citizenship. Like I said, I was born here, so
Born here.
it's been a long process of getting our citizenship like that. However, it doesn't hinder me at all.
Doesn't hinder at all.
No, I have my
Wow.
citizenship. I have my papers. I can do whatever the hell I want. I mean, any business, any acquisition. If I want to buy a house right now, I can do it. Nobody can say or do anything to me. You understand?
Wow.
So
You living as a free man.
I'm a free man.
Woo!
I'm free man, and no one.
Wow.
Hold my time. My time is my time. If I want to work, I work. If I don't, I don't.
I love it, brother. Don't you just love this brother? I mean, just off the chain. Brother, I'm not going to ask no more questions. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to look at this view. We're going to enjoy.
This is not even a whole view. This is one side. When you look on the other side of the house, it's completely different from that.
Wow.
Just one side. This whole area is like just beautiful.
Well, listen, this is Pastor Tatum. We're here, and we're just blessed in the Most High. We leave out tomorrow, but man, I got a couple of homes and a couple of brethren and a couple of families that now I can book me a ticket, and they say, come on. Hey, am I welcome here, bro? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see that? We got a spot. We got a spot to stay in Israel. Are y'all hearing that? So we're going to enjoy ourselves, enjoy this brother, enjoy the food and the festivities. Shalom.
Shalom to you guys.
Get to Israel. The exile is over.